When a person is abusing somebody, whether that's a man abusing a woman or a woman abusing a man, it shows lack of self control. Why you say that? Well, if I had self control, there was no need for me to seek somebody else and try to control them. The very fact that somebody's trying to control you, whether that's to be physical or whether that's to verbally attack you, is because they have no self control, right? Look at it like this. When a person doesn't have control of their emotions, have you ever been in a situation where something came out of you? You ever felt like, who was that person that came out of me when I was arguing with this person? Like, I never saw that person before. That means that the enemy has control over you now. You see what I mean? You ever hear somebody say, I lost control? Well, if you lost control, who got the control? You see what I mean? So I want you to understand this. Imagine yourself riding on a horse, 800-pound horse. You don't have a saddle. You don't have a bit in its mouth. You have no type of control over this horse. What would happen when you getting on that horse and you ride it and you fall off? You could break your neck. This is how a lot of people can die when you don't have control of your emotions. There are places for people who don't have control over their emotions. Number one, you can die from retaliation. Number two, you go to jail, sentenced in prison. Why? Because you have no control over your emotions. Now you got to ask, well, who won? Who wins if I did something to you, right? And then your people go retaliate, do something to me. It's a back and forth thing. You killed me, I killed you. You killed my people's killed you. We both losing people. So who wins? The devil wins. You know what I'm saying? Because now he got both of you out of here. He got you sitting in jail and he got you in the grave. He's locked up for murder in a casket. Who wins? So I want you guys to understand this. If you don't control your emotions, you will die. That is just point blank, period. It's that simple. Okay? And if you don't control your emotions, the enemy will control it for you. See, I could sit on a 800-pound horse, but if I got a bit in the mouth and I got the saddle, I can make an 800-pound horse turn left if I want to. Pull it that way, it goes left. Pull it that way, it goes right. I can control the horse. Why? Because I control the head. Who's controlling your head? Who is controlling your head? Who's the one telling you to go left and go right? You clearly don't have control over yourself. So who's controlling you? Wake up, okay? And understand this. If you don't have self-control, a person or a spirit will always have control over you. So always keep that in mind. Keep your thermostat at the temperature you want it. I always keep my thermostat at 75 degrees. That's cool. It's not too hot, not too cold. How dare I let a woman or another man turn me up and heat me up? Because that's basically him controlling my thermostat. Let me say something to him that's going to get him worked up. Let me do something that's going to get him worked up. Let me do something that's going to get her worked up. They're trying to control your thermostat. I control my thermostat. Why? Because I have self-control. So there's no need for me to control somebody else. But if a person is trying to control your thermostat, it's because they don't have control. So they're trying to control you. Don't fall for it. Think logically, okay? And always remember this. Always keep it simple by keeping it alpha mental.